Hey, Russell of Hotels, going live. I don't know if it's going to be for a minute, a couple minutes, an hour. I don't know. It just depends. Hope all is well. Happy Wednesday, Hump Day. Out getting my walk on as normal. As normal, I do my live. So, um, every day, Monday through Friday. One thing you can count on is Russell of Hotels is going to do a live. So once again at the LAX airport. Outside of it, just getting my walk on, and I always stop to take a few videos or photos of planes coming in and taking off. Today was no exception, so I started off a little live with a plane taking off, going to parts unknown. Who knows? But hey, isn't it exciting to travel? Travel. You learn a lot from travel, right? Learn a lot about people, the world, communities. I mean, if you open your mind, you can learn a lot and understand why maybe people are the way they are, right? Based on where they're from, based on where they are, based on you know plane coming in, based on situations, whatever. You know what I mean? So I think people need to travel more, and I think that will. I think people will think differently if they travel more and experience more. Because if you only know what you know, right? You only know what that particular city or whatever destination you live in or community you live in. But if you don't venture outside of that, that your world, you're never going to understand what's going on in the world. That was a good one, right? So anyway, just thought I'd mention that. Hey, I'm Russell of Hotels. I have a show called On Air with Russell of Hotels. It's a live hospitality talk show, and it's live right here on YouTube. On YouTube. On YouTube. Um, every Tuesday at 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So on the West Coast, it's at 1 o'clock. So I did it yesterday. So if you didn't check it out, please do me a favor, check it out. Subscribe to my page if you will. I would appreciate that as well. Always want to, you always want to you always want to be serious about what you do, right? You always want to be excited about what you do, your brand or whatever. So that's why I want to lead with that, right? So if you don't do anything else, please subscribe to the Russell of Hotels page and check out my last live or my last show on air with Russell of Hotels. It was just yesterday, right? So talked about a lot of stuff. Talked about hotel scams, right? Everything I talk about is either hospitality, hotels, hospitality, tourism, or non-meat eats, meaning I don't eat meat. So I'm always talking about different things that I've had. Um, Yesterday's show, I was talking about a new vegan burger place in LA that opened up. If you're familiar with the comedian Kevin Hart, it's actually one of his restaurants. It was his restaurant that he opened up. So I guess he's, wants to do a vegan fast food, which is pretty good. But just listen to what I have to say about it. Listen to the take, and then go from there. So has a lot of information for everybody, not just people, hotel people, but foodies, all that kind of stuff. If you're into food, I'm into food, but I'm just into non-meat eats. So that's where I stop. I start and stop with non-meat eats. Okay, so there we go. As you can see, I'm just overlooking LAX. See, that's LAX. That's the runway right there. Oh, you can see the control tower right there. So I'm just overlooking it. So yeah, so just watching planes go by and take off. See? And there you go. So I just wanted to come on just for a couple minutes because I do these every single day. I do them either live on YouTube or I do them on Instagram. So it just depends. I'm trying to grow more on Instagram because I want, I rather do Instagram. I mean, not Instagram. I'm sorry. I'm trying to grow on YouTube. This is where I am now, right? I'm trying to grow more of an audience on YouTube, more of a presence. So in order for me to grow a presence, in order for anyone to grow a presence on any platform, you have to be consistent with that platform. So you got to do them often. So I have not been doing. I do lives every day, but for whatever reason, I don't do them live on YouTube every day. So this actually make sure you choose the flexible option. It may be a little more than advanced purchase, but unless you know 100% that you're going to be going to this hotel on this particular date, or whatever date you say you're going to be there, I would go for the flexible option because you can cancel it up to 48 hours before your arrival without being penalized. But if you do an advanced purchase, you have to pay for it. In fact, you pay for it. You pay for it now. Like if I'm making a reservation now, you pay for it now, and it's not refundable, and you don't want that. So a lot of people don't know. They look for the cheap price, and then like, oh, well, this one is like, $10 cheaper, so I'm gonna click that. Well, yeah, it's $10 cheaper if you know 100% that you're going on that day. But if you don't, you're gonna end up canceling and you're going to end up paying all of it. So just remember, you pay for it that day that you make the reservation. In advance purchase, you're paying in advance. Uh, I'm not doing that. So my advice would be the flexible option. Okay, so that's it. You guys have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Once again, Russell of Hotels. Check me out on air with Russell of Hotels every Tuesday at 1 o'clock. It's a live hospitality talk show. We talk about trends, talk about what's going on in hotels, tourism, non-meat eats. I'm in LA. We talk about things that are happening everywhere. So you guys take care. Thanks for joining in. Peace.